On the morrow we keep the feast of the Holy Virgin Martina, who gained the crown of martyrdom in the 3rd century, and whom mention is made upon the 1st day of January. On the 30th day of January were born into the better life. At Antioch, the blessed martyr Hippolytus, in the 3rd century, he was a priest who had been led astray in the Novatian schism, but by the operation of the grace of Christ, he corrected himself, and had returned to the unity of the Church, for which he afterwards achieved a noble martyrdom. He denied the doctrine of Novatus, and declared that the faith which men ought to keep was the faith which the See of Peter keepeth, and so offered his neck to the executioner. In Africa, the holy martyrs, Felician, Philappian, and 124 others. At Edessa in Syria, the holy martyr, Barsimsius, bishop of that city, who converted many Gentiles to the faith, and sent them before him to martyrdom, before following them himself with the palm of martyrdom under the Emperor Trajan in the 2nd century. Likewise at Edessa, holy Barsim, bishop of that see, who was famous for the grace of healing, but who on account of his Catholic belief was banished to the uttermost parts of the country by the Arian Emperor Valens, and there finished his earthly life in the year 379. Likewise the blessed Alexander, he was arrested in the persecution under the Emperor Decius, and died under torture in the year 251, illustrious for his repeated confession. At Jerusalem, holy Matthias, patriarch of that place, in the 2nd century, of whom are narrated wondrous acts of faith. He suffered much for Christ's sake under the Emperor Hadrian, but at length fell asleep in peace. At Rome, holy Felix IV, in 530, who laboured much for the Catholic faith. At Pavia, the holy confessor Armentarius, bishop of that see, in the year 730. The Holy Virgin, Aldegundis, about the year 689. At Milan, holy Savina, a devout woman, who fell asleep in the Lord in the year 311, while she was praying at the graves of the holy martyrs Nabor and Felix. At Viterbo, the Holy Virgin Hyacinth de Mariscotti, in the year 1640, a nun of the 3rd Order of St. Francis, eminent for penitence and love, whose name Pope Pius VII enrolled with those of the saints. And elsewhere, many other holy martyrs, confessors, and holy virgins, thanks be to God.